Hello everyone, welcome back to our class. And for this time, we're going to discuss about holistic dynamic theory by Abraham Maslow. According to Maslow, humans are born good and we are by nature insatiable. So napakaganda yung theory ni Maslow because positive yung tingin niya sa mga tao. We have that tendency and capability to transcend, no? And to become the person that we want to be. We could actualize ourselves, no, with our fullest potentials. And also the theory of Maslow is also humanistic. Same sila ni Rogers. Positive yung tingin nila sa mga tao. No, unlike sa theory nila Freud wherein psychodynamic talagang pessimistic. No, but for Maslow, he sees people as optimistic or good, no? Ganun. So, let's now try to discuss the core concepts and tenets of this theory. So, humanistic psychologists believe that every person has a strong desire to realize his or her full potential. Now, that is to reach a level of self-actualization. I believe you have also known about this concept, no? Self-actualization. It represents growth of an individual toward fulfillment of the highest needs, those for meaning in life in particular. So, this serves as the pinnacle of our development, wherein we are already free from psychopathology. We already know ourselves, no? But I believe we are not, everyone cannot really go or reach into this point. Some people can go into this point, but not everyone can reach the point of self-actualization. So, yeah. So, I also believe that in old age, most probably we could achieve this point in our life. No? Talagang na-accept mo na lahat ng aspects about yourself, wala ka ng insecurities, yung mga issues about yourself, you can process things properly, no? And those are characteristics of self-actualized people, which I will be discussing later on. He adapted a holistic approach to motivation, kaya holistic, no? Whole, no? Wherein continuously motivated siya by one need or another. So there are factors to consider in uh, in one's motivation, especially on the human needs, no? Yung mga needs na I will be discussing later. May mga factors to consider. Ito yung hierarchy of needs niya. So, pinaka-bottom dito is yung physiological needs, no? It should go in hierarchical order. Hindi dapat nauuna yung love and belongingness. One cannot reach this love and belongingness without having the need for food, shelter, water, di ba? Hindi mo naman kaya makipag-connect sa ibang person or makipagkaibigan kung gutom ka or wala kang enough na tulog, no? So, kailangan mas mauna yung physiological or yung physical needs. Ito yung pinaka first line of needs natin. It consists of air, water, food, shelter, sleep, clothing, reproduction. No, there is also that need for sex. Okay? I want to clear that out. Okay, it's also included as well yung sex. After this need, no, ay pwede mo nang makuha yung safety needs mo, which includes personal security, body employment, resources, health, and property. So you could work, you could have the need for safety, no, you could have that need for gaining properties, no, gaining resources since na-fulfill mo naman yung mga physical needs mo. So, pupunta ka na sa safety needs like yung insurance, joke. I mean, yung safety needs natin like yung sa sarili natin, we could improve the way of life we have, no, or the stature of our life through working. Next is, kapag napunan mo na to, yung needs mo na to, yung safety needs, na secured ka na, no, you could then move on to love and belongingness. So, yung sa love and belonging, na needs, no, this consists of having friendship, intimacy, family, and a sense of connection. So, in this hierarchy or phase or stage of need, dito na nakaka-build tayo ng connection sa mga tao, no, sa mga kaibigan, sa family, no, may sense of connection na tayo and magkakaroon na tayo ng feeling of being connected and loved by others. Pag na-reach na natin to or kapag na-achieve na to, itong point or itong stage, pwede na tayong lumevel up sa esteem needs or confidence, no? Dito ay magkakaroon na tayo ng or pwede na nating magawa yung having that confidence, no, achievement, respecting others, no? And also yung needs also includes here are yung recognition, strength, freedom, which will improve our self-esteem, how we view ourselves, no, and our status in life. So ito yung fourth to the final need na pinnacle talaga, no? So, kailangan nyo lang tatandaan na hindi pwedeng mauna yung isang stage na mataas kaysa sa mababang stage. Kailangan talaga mapunan muna yung lower order need before mapunan yung higher order need. Okay? And the pinnacle or the final or yung pinakamataas na need natin is yung self-actualization. This is the desire to become the most that one can be, no? So, most probably, again, what I've mentioned, hindi naman lahat nakakaabot sa stage na to. Kapag self-actualizer ka, you have also those B values, no? That B values or being values are the indicators to psychological health. And through this, ma-recognize natin yung mga meta needs natin, okay, or the ultimate level of needs, no? Also gained through meta motivation, like what I've mentioned kanina na yung motivation marami siyang factors, no, to also consider. Ayun. So, these are the hierarchy of needs. Makikita nyo dito yung mga iba't ibang factors of how this need can be fulfilled. Please take note of the different factors indicated for every need. And the characteristic of self-actualizing people, interestingly lang, we could also discuss this thoroughly. Self-actualized people have more efficient perception of reality, which means that they have that clear grasp of the real world. Okay? Number two is acceptance of self, others, and nature. They can accept those things that cannot really change. They could accept other people, no? They don't try to change or force them to really change. Okay? They just try to process things properly in also accepting other people and also the environment where they are into. They don't force people and others to change. Next is spontaneity, simplicity, and naturalness. It's more of being authentic, being a person, being you. Okay? Problem centering, also one characteristic, the need for privacy. Mostly for self-actualizers, they are independent and they have that need to be more private rather than being more into that public zone, no? Also, autonomy as well. They have the sense of independence, continued freshness of appreciation. So most likely they have this tendency to, to appreciate the things that happen in life. They have also the peak experiences. They also feel this peak experiences. And gamay jobs jaful, or ito yung term na community feeling. Okay? Sa kanya din nanggaling ito. It's a German word actually. Okay, it's feeling oneness in the community. Also, they have this profound or intense interpersonal relations. Okay, democratic character structure as well. Discrimination between means and ends. Philosophical sense of humor. They also have creativeness and resistance to enculturation. So, very much rooted na talaga sila sa identity nila bilang sila. Hindi na talaga sila basta-basta natatarog or na-influence ng ibang person. Yun yung mga some of the characteristic of self-actualized people. The values of self-actualizers or yung mga B values na to, we have truth, goodness, beauty, wholeness, aliveness, perfection, completion, justice, and order. Actually, there are 14 B values, no, that are included, no, in this theory. Also emphasized din siya, or B values or being values. Again, they are the indicators to psychological health and could depict that a person is self-actualized. Okay? So now let's proceed to the core concepts and tenets. So classification of needs, we have cognitive or basic needs. Ito yung nasa hierarchy, nasa pyramid. Physiological, safety, love, and belonging, esteem, and self-actualization. Aesthetic needs naman, ito naman yung need for order and beauty, no? Need for having that, aesthetic, no? From the very word itself, aesthetic, beauty. Next is cognitive needs, the need for curiosity and knowledge. Okay, and also neurotic needs, it is an unproductive relating to other people. Okay, it's not actually healthy. Okay, but these are the classification of needs according to Maslow. Jonah complex naman. This is the concept of Maslow wherein it's an abnormal syndrome defined as the fear of being or doing one's best. So, characterized to kapag, for example, you will not take the course of psychology kasi takot ka. Takot ka na mag-fail ka or takot ka na hindi mo magawa yung best mo or takot kang mag-take ng board exam. So, yun yung mga Jonah complex. So, probably all of us have some timidity about seeking perfection or greatness. So, most likely, we could experience this one when we have that feeling that we are threatened or we don't like to fail. No, we don't try to accept that there are possibilities na baka mag-fail ka, ganyan. So, hindi ka lang mag-try. So, it's not actually a healthy behavior. Okay, and I believe that would be all for this lesson. Thank you so much for listening and have a wonderful day. See you soon and goodbye for now.